Hey everybody, welcome back to more Lego The Hobbit for the PlayStation 4. Ha! Nailed it! Let's get back into this. Who am I supposed to... You? You maybe? Wait. There we go. There we go. That's the good stuff. Alright. So yeah, I was saying in the last episode how a lot of my... Oh shit. A lot of my inspiration comes from certain YouTubers that are already pre-established, and like I can't necessarily say what caused me to want to do it. I can't necessarily say that it was anything explicitly like specific, other than the idea. It feels like something that could be done, like not necessarily outstanding. It's like outstandingly difficult. I would say that the hardest part of doing all of this is, I want to say the hardest part of doing it is the equipment that's required to do it. But I guess like a lot of YouTubers make it look super duper simple, because the whole concept of talking while playing a game is outstandingly difficult. Like it's not like stupid hard, but it's much more difficult than you would possibly expect it to be. Because most people think, well, why don't you just talk about the game? Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing with that. With most games, the most you can really do as far as like talking about the game goes, all of that ends by like the second episode, depending on how long you make the videos. Like if you go back and watch the first, I'd say 5 episodes of my God of War series, like I stopped having a whole lot to say about the game or its mechanics or anything specifically dealing with just the game itself, because it really just boiled down to like there's really nothing else for me to say here. And it wasn't until Ill Bill jumped on the show that making episodes go by rather smoothly, as in like remember what I'm talking about, and playing the game well at the same time. And playing the game well at the same time became like a doable process. That was like it was then and only then was okay. That's kind of cool. The architects who put these games together, man, they're on something. But yeah, the idea of like trying to play the game and talk at the same time is just it's something I think people just assume is easy. And especially if you're trying to be funny, trying to be entertaining, all of that, no, it's just it's so much harder than people will probably give people credit for. It's like Danny and Aaron fucking make it look extra easy. Well, and then again, maybe I want to take that back. They don't make it look extra easy, because Aaron constantly hold on. Do I not have any? Do I not have any wood? Like, I swear I went wood farming not long ago. I was like, not to be dissing anybody or anything like that, you know. But like, Aaron totally makes it obvious that he has trouble like concentrating on the game itself and trying to hold down the conversation. Because a lot of times, like if you watch Game Grumps, that is, you'll see that he really does have like these moments where he completely forgets what he's talking about. Like completely forgets what he's talking about. So apparently I have to do this either 10 or 20 times perfectly. I don't know if that's perfect, but I think so. Yeah, like so yeah, that happens. I mean, but that's where like the co-host comes into play, and it makes the whole process just that much easier, because as the gamer, well, as a player, I guess you call, you'd say, you really do need somebody to. You need somebody like to hold down like the main end of the conversation, just so that you're not trying to do both. Yeah. Oh, nailed it. This little Traveler's Tales touches comedy, go. It really does make these games like fantastically enjoyable. Oh, look at this stuff. So yeah, like having somebody to talk to you. I guess having somebody to talk to you and talk for you is like the bread and butter of the whole idea of having a co-host. Because yeah, coming up with things to say on my own. Coming up with things to say on my own for a solid 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes 8, is not hard, but I hear me. For those, like, in case anybody's wondering, I hear me. And especially if I'm doing the, if I'm like editing videos, like I hear my own voice. I don't necessarily think my voice is anything super special to listen to. I really don't. It took a very long time for me to even get comfortable with listening to my own voice to do music. Like I want to be a rapper. I'm a rapper, lyricist, whatever you want to call it. And like having to listen to the playback of my own voice, just so that you know, I can, you know, make sure things sound right, or like tell Jay, aka Wolf, like if I like the way it sounds, and it's like, oh, I don't want to hear it. You just do it. Like no, that's not possible. That's not a thing that's gonna happen. You're gonna have to get used to hearing the sound of your own voice. And like, so with that being said, I've gotten used to it, so I can totally understand what you guys are going through, like listening to me. So like I said, when I get to the end of every video, and I like constantly thank anybody who's made it that far, like that's why, because I know that I can be boring. I know that I'm probably fairly boring to a lot of people, especially by myself. But wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, that's what we need. Up. Get him there. Ooh. Yeah, so getting this far in the video, it means a lot. Like, it means a lot to me as far as you guys are concerned, to actually know that somebody's like willing to listen and watch me play video games. Because again, like I know there are like tons of people on YouTube who do this, tons of people on the internet in general, like from, you know, Ustream, Twitch to YouTube. Like the gaming world has really broadened in the sense of digital media. Like it's no longer just, you know, you buy the game to play the game. You can easily just be, you know, interested in how the game works or what the game looks like, and simply want to play it, and you could, you know, just watch somebody else do something. Because I've never played any Silent Hill games, but I truly do enjoy the lore and the story, you know, aspect of the Silent Hill video game franchise. So I've watched, I think, all of the games, even the one that was on PSP. I think there's the Book of Memories. And I've watched all of them, and like I think that it's gone. I think that was like one of the bigger inspirations for me to do this, because sometimes like you might want to play a game, or you might not want to play. You know, sometimes you want to play a game but don't have the opportunity, and sometimes you don't necessarily want to play it, but you just want to see what it looks like. You know what it looks like, and like that I can dig. I can totally understand that. So I think, like, you know, hey, like not everybody plays, you know, everything. Like there are a lot of games that you'll see like subscribers request people to play, and it just might not happen. Sometimes it's because they can't get a hold of the game. Sometimes it's because it's something that they just know they don't want to play, and they know they won't have fun doing it. And again, if you're not having fun doing this, the people watching aren't going to have fun. So, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, I mean, there are a lot of people out there who can do like RPGs, you know, video after video after video of RPGs. People who will do like, you know, fighting game after fighting game, or have an exclusive fighting game channel for the stuff that they do. You know, and me, like I feel like a lot of the games I play are a little bit different. Not necessarily like anything that nobody else can play or nobody can get a hold of, but I haven't seen I haven't seen a bunch of games that I have played be played, you know, like on the channels that I watch. And mind you, those are just the channels that I watch. There are a lot of channels out there who might play different games, but it's especially important to remember, not everybody can be entertaining while doing this. And it's a combination of you as a person being entertaining and the game you're playing being something that people want to watch, and you being good at the game that you are playing. Because even if you're a funny motherfucker, like, you know, like Ego Raptor is a funny ass dude, you know, Danny Sexbang is a funny motherfucker, but if they're playing a game and they don't know what they're doing or whatever the fuck, you know, is going on, at the end of the day, it's just a rough thing to deal with, to watch people play something that they don't know how to play. Like, it's just nearly the worst. Like, especially if you've played it before. Like, I think that's like the most annoying thing ever, to watch somebody play a game that you've played, not just have played, but you played and you are good at and you've done well at, and it feels like the stuff that they're missing out on or not understanding how to do, it just feels like, wow, how are you missing like some of the most simple things? How are you missing this? Like, you shouldn't be missing it. More than a thunderstorm is the trophy that I just unlocked, because you guys cannot see it. And it's like, so like I said, that's like God of War, a game that I've played at least all of them. Actually, the only ones I haven't played multiple times are Ascension and 3, and I'm playing 3 now. This will be my second time playing through it. All the others I played multiple times and I have them on multiple platforms. So like, that's why I wanted that to be the first game I did. I wanted to make sure that what I showed off was something that would be interesting, not just because it's a game that I like, but it's a game that I can play and be good at and not stumble around, and I'm gonna skip this and not stumble around in and get lost and then spend like 5 episodes in the same spot, all that good shit, because it's just fucking frustrating as shit to sit through that. It really is. It really, really, really is.
Giants thundered in the distance. A company, almost a few dwarves short, gathered their bearings and desperately sought a cave in which they could take shelter from the storm.
Water. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna stop it here. Pause. I'm gonna stop it here and get ready for the next episode. So when you guys come back, we'll continue this little unexpected journey. I think we're still in the first movie. I'll continue the conversation later. But yeah, again, if you've made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for sticking through and watching with me, or watching and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Like as always, like, comment, subscribe, share, and enjoy. I want you to like what you see more than anything else. Like, if you really do, you know, dig the content that I'm putting out there, then by all means, please share, so more people can learn about, you know, what I'm doing, and they can decide whether or not they like me. And if people do, then cool. If you like me, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and all that good stuff, because it helps the channel grow. Like, subscribers, views, runtime, all that really factors into what YouTube will allow me to put out, and, you know, my standings as a channel, and like where I might be featured and all that other good stuff. So y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. Again and again, thanks for watching. Peace.